Joy Behar.
Yes.
Gonna leave The View.
Well, first of all, it takes someone 5 minutes to Google Jake Tapper Donald Trump to see that Jake Tapper has consistently frequently likened President Trump to Adolf Hitler.
Ma'am, I'm going to stop this interview if you continue to attack my colleagues. I would like to talk about Joe Biden and Donald Trump, who you work for.
I am stating facts that your colleagues have stated in the past.
Okay, you were fired from The View. I think we all were. Like, you.
I mean, duh, everybody gets.
Hello, and welcome to quite a monumental day here on The View. After 16 seasons, a monument is leaving.
Joy Behar thought she could escape the chaos, but law enforcement had other plans. The longtime View co-host was reportedly stopped at the airport just as she was about to flee the country, and now the internet is in shock. What pushed her to the edge? A jaw-dropping $50 million lawsuit that could end her career forever. But here's the...
Leaving after 16 years, which is amazing that the show's been around that long. It seems like it was only yesterday to me, anyway. But she's planning to exit the show when her contract ends in August. And she says it's the right time. And she says, you reach a point when you say to yourself, do I want to keep doing this? There are other things on my plate. I've been writing a play, been neglecting my...
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though. It's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
Real bombshell. Karoline Leavitt, Trump's new White House press secretary, is the one who took her down. Was this an act of desperation? Or is Joy hiding something even bigger? Buckle up, because this story just took a wild turn. It all started with one reckless comment. During a heated segment on The View, Joy Behar, never one to hold back, took a personal shot at Karoline Leavitt. But instead of discussing her policies or experience, Joy went for the lowest blow possible, her looks. Trump only picked her because she's a 10. That one remark lit the internet on fire. Liberals, conservatives, feminists, even Joy's own fans, were furious. How could a woman who built her career on feminism turn around and reduce another woman to a number? The backlash was instant and brutal. Twitter exploded. Major news outlets tore into Joy's hypocrisy. Even The View's audience was divided. Some tried to laugh it off, but others demanded she be held accountable. But Joy's problems were just getting started. Most celebrities try to clap back with a tweet or a PR statement. But Karoline, she went for...
The lady claimed her, quote, on-air snub proves that you-know-who will not be treated fairly in the upcoming debate. Now, do you think this is going to make people doubt whether CNN can stay objective, or is this more the same of, everybody's against me, it's all rigged?
Watching this clip, I couldn't help but think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists. But they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years. They likened President Trump to Hitler. They have mocked him, they have shamed him, they have lied about him consistently on their show. And it was a joy to watch them on November the 6th when they realized that tens of millions of Americans do not listen to the lies that they have spewed. These women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC should wake up. They just paid $15 million.
Joy's career and her wallet. A $50 million defamation lawsuit was filed against Joy Behar, a move that could go down as one of the most expensive legal battles in television history. Legal experts didn't hold back. If Joy lost this case, it wouldn't just cost her money, it would destroy her entire career. And suddenly, ABC had a major crisis on their hands. Executives scrambled. Advertisers started backing away. The View was hemorrhaging credibility, and Joy Behar was at the center of it all. But what happened next? No one saw coming. Just as the lawsuit began dominating headlines, shocking reports surfaced. Joy Behar booked a one-way ticket to Italy. Coincidence? Highly unlikely. TSA agents and federal authorities were reportedly waiting for her at the airport. Witnesses say she was stopped at the gate, questioned, and eventually escorted away. Photos leaked. Videos surfaced. And within hours, social media was flooded with the same shocking headline. Joy Behar arrested at the airport. But here's where it gets even crazier. Was she actually arrested?
Yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said, there will be no wokeness here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me explain something to you. Because without that wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because because women were not invited to that table. Women were not invited to many tables in this nation. The reason we f***ed and bust our behinds to make sure that you didn't have to worry about this. And now to hear you talk about it and to hear anybody talk about the wokeness was put in place for a...
Or was she just detained for questioning? Either way, the optics were devastating. A woman who spent decades mocking public figures on The View was now at the center of one of the biggest media firestorms in years. And ABC. They weren't about to go down with her. With the scandal spiraling out of control, ABC made a brutal decision. No damage control. No public defense. Just a swift and silent separation. After 16 years on The View, Joy Behar was officially done. And just like that, one of the most recognizable voices in television was erased. But the real question is, was this really the end? What started as a celebrity scandal quickly turned into a political earthquake. Karoline Leavitt wasn't just fighting back, she was exposing the hypocrisy of the entire mainstream media. And The View. They were in full panic mode. Their ratings were already falling. But could this be the final blow? Was Joy Behar's downfall just the beginning? As Joy's scandal exploded, Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny Hostin jumped into damage control mode. Whoopi, always ready to spin the narrative, tried to turn the tables on Karoline Leavitt, suggesting that the young press secretary was just attacking women's rights. But this time, Whoopi's argument fell flat. Viewers weren't buying it. Even The View's loyal audience began questioning why the show, which claimed to uplift women, had attacked a young, successful female politician. Sunny Hostin tried a different approach, calling the backlash against Joy overblown. But that only made things worse. People weren't just angry at Joy, they were losing trust in The View altogether. Suddenly, the show wasn't just losing credibility, it was losing viewers. The numbers don't lie. Ratings for The View have been declining for years. But now, with Joy Behar gone, and Whoopi and Sunny caught in the crossfire, many are wondering, is this the beginning of the end? And if The View collapses, what does that mean for the legacy media industry as a whole? Meanwhile, behind the scenes, there were whispers that ABC executives were considering a major shakeup. With Joy out, could Whoopi be next? Would Sunny follow? And with Karoline Leavitt making headlines, could this be the start of a new wave of conservative voices challenging the dominance of liberal talk shows? Political insiders believe this scandal has much bigger implications than just one TV personality losing her job. Some speculate that this could set a precedent for future lawsuits against mainstream media figures who make reckless statements. If Joy Behar can be sued for $50 million, who's next? Could this be the beginning of a new era where the media is finally held accountable for what they say on air? And let's not forget about Karoline Leavitt herself. This scandal has turned her into a household name. What started as a media attack against her has now positioned her as a rising star in conservative politics. Some are already speculating that this controversy could catapult her into an even bigger role, perhaps as a key player in Trump's potential 2024 campaign. But Joy Behar's fall from grace isn't just about politics.